By the way, I just have to ask you really quickly, did you love doing Friends? Was that so fun? Because that was just also so fun.
I absolutely loved it. I was originally supposed to do 3 of them, and it turned into 9 shows. And it's just a nice, positive, happy place with great actors.
Well, I loved you in that as well as so many other roles. Okay, now tell me about this hashtag 2020 tip challenge, Mr. Selleck.
I read an article in the paper about my dear friend Donnie, and he left this $2020 tip, in the spirit of hoping for a better 2020. Then I started thinking about it, and I talked to Jilly, and I said, I guess we can afford it. I want to do this. And she said, I think you should do it. And I go to the same restaurant most of the time, and they're like family, and everybody's hurting in New York. It's bad. So I wrote a little note and gave him a $2020 tip, and knew it might get around, but I didn't mind it in this case, not to say I'm a magnificent human being, but to say restaurants need help. Even if it's $20.20, maybe you can help them out, because they're really struggling, maybe as hard hit as anything in this city. So
I love everything you just said, and this hashtag 2020 tip challenge. And I love that you gave the denomination of options for people, because everybody has something different they can give. That is so fantastic.
Yeah.
And it has inspired us here at the show to pay it forward in honor of you and Donnie. And I was wondering if you would mind joining me in a surprise father-daughter Drew Gooder. That's what we call them around here. They're a duo making a difference in their community. Would you do that with us?
I'm here, man.
Okay, so we like surprises around here. So if it's okay, I'm gonna hide you on Zoom and then bring you back in. Oh, there you go, perfect. Okay, we'll see you in a minute, Tom Selleck. Okay, hello, Isabella and Luca.
Hi.
So great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my goodness, you're both so lovely. You're father and daughter. I love that you're a duo, and I see you standing inside your restaurant, tirelessly vino.
Perfect.
Thank goodness, I really went for it. And you guys have been working tirelessly to support frontline workers, and what inspired you to do that?
So it was really all inspired by an act of generosity from a family friend of ours. We're obviously in the restaurant business, and when the pandemic shut everything down in New York City, and our healthcare workers, were on the front lines battling the virus in the hospitals, she reached out and said, I've been reading what's been going on in the city. I'd love to help your guys' restaurants, but I'd also love for you to deliver food to an emergency room, because she knew how hard people were working. So on March 19th last year, my parents actually both delivered 40 meals to the ER doctors and nurses at NYU Langone Hospital on First Avenue, which is pretty close by actually. And, the reaction from the doctors and nurses, they were just so grateful. That's what inspired us to start Feed the Frontlines. And I had just left college, I was kicked off campus. I was about to graduate. But I told my friend about the idea, and we built a website in 18 hours and started collecting donations. And people were incredibly generous. So that's really what inspired it.
I mean, Luca, you must be so proud of your daughter.
I could not have asked for a better daughter. She is amazing. And we have delivered over 170,000 meals, but we brought on other restaurants from all over New York. And we've had over 35 restaurant partners. So it was not about tirelessly vino, but it was about sort of trying to keep New York restaurants alive, because it's been tough. It is still very tough.
Well, you're trying to inspire people, and clearly you have. Now, ironically, I hear someone that inspires you. You're a Tom Selleck fan?
Yes, I am.
Great. Say hello to Mr. Tom Selleck.
Wow.
Hi there. Thanks for the work you're doing.
Hi. Wow. This is incredible.
I just thought that I should introduce.
I was just hanging out, wanted to say hi.
Oh my gosh.
So I grew up in Italy, and I remember watching Magnum PI. And he was the coolest guy. He is, still is, the coolest guy out there. And I think my mother was in love with him,
Oh yeah, everybody was. And Tom Selleck, who is such an amazing human being, which is what really makes us love him, he has this hashtag 2020 tip challenge. And so on behalf of all of us here at the show, we wanted to give you the hashtag $2,020 tip that Tom and Donnie Wahlberg have been initiating. And of course, we're gonna double that because there's two of you. And then I'm gonna throw in, so we're definitely going 10,000 here to just say thank you for everything that you are doing. We all wanna help, but sometimes we don't know where to go. So I applaud you for leading the charge on this.
Stay well and prosper.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Wow, this is, it's so generous. Thank you both so much.
I am in awe
That's
of
all
you.
true. I'm out of money.
And yet, Tom, this is inspired by you and Donnie Wahlberg and Isabella and Luca. You really are doing something incredible. So for more information about Feed the Frontlines, head to our website, thedrewbarrymoreshow.com, to learn more and get involved yourself. Go New York!
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Luca and Isabella. And Tom, thank you so much for coming on the show today. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for giving us a lifetime of such goodness. And Blue Bloods airs on Fridays, 10, 9 Central on CBS.